magazine in Interviews Vilakazi, Londiwe, and I'm here to make sure that you guys have a great time before your day ends because you're worth it and you deserve it. And it's been a very long day and frustrating, and all the other stuff that happens during the day. I'm just here to make sure that you unwind, relax, and kick your feet back and watch some TV. And I want to make sure it's good TV. So here's the lineup. Senzani namhlanje kulolu hlelo. To my favorite part of the show where I talk about indaba zabantu, because clearly my indabas are not really doing me any good. So I'd rather talk about celebrities because there's always something happening in the celebrity world. You already know what it is. It's Celebrity Spotlight. So I'm trying to talk about celebrities who should probably stop what they're doing or change their careers or something of that nature, because it's not really looking very celery. You know what I mean? First up, because we are still mad at her as a country, is Unomuzi. Ne? Now, Unomuzi is an amazing presenter. We have seen her do her thing for years. However, as a musician and as a person who supports everybody that, struggles to make sure that their dreams are realized, I don't know. I don't think that incident with the car accident really helped her career. And I think she should just, focus on presenting maybe? I don't know. It's just a suggestion. Number two, person who should maybe change careers or stop what they're doing is Umnqobi Duma, the guy that acts on Generations, who then decided that he's also a musician because we can all sing. And then he did that song that we all was like, what's it supposed to be? What's it supposed to mean? Maybe I should stop that and continue with acting. This is just another, opinion from a stranger. And then another person is Lunga Shabalala. As a beautiful looking guy with a really nicely, shaped bowery. But I feel like that's pretty much all there is to it. But again, this is just my opinion. But as an actor, my brother, I'm here for everybody that pushes their hustle. But maybe continue to discover and figure yourself out more. It's definitely not acting. Another person is Upindile Kwala. Now, I love that lady. I think her body is amazing, and I think her personality is thebomb.com. She's hilarious. However, when the cameras are on, I don't know what happens to her. She's genuinely so funny. Like her stories when she hangs out with her friends, hilarious. Until she acts, and I'm like, baby girl, I'm cringing. What is this, okay? So maybe she should try some nails. But somebody needs to pay somebody. Somebody needs to get rid of that guy because he is traumatizing us as a country, okay? Because isimo sabo siyafana. Engazi ukuthi bebengaqhubeka bapusha amabhizinisi yabo lonto le bame kancane ngokusama ukusihlekisa. It's not working. For years, it hasn't been working. And lastly, whoever said that guy can scream, like I just did, can please tell him to stop. We have had enough. He's an amazing artist. I'm not sure. But and those are the celebrities that need to, find something else to do. And moving on from getting myself into trouble to an amazing artist that I got to hang out with, it is time for me to chill with umuntu osuka like and pushy pupo like. And this time around I hung out with MLG, who is an amazing musician. And this is what happened when we had a chat with him. Another lucky day for your girl. I get to hang out with another amazing artist from Namhlanje I am hanging out with the one person that actually made me feel like a girl. He's that tall, I felt like a cute, short girl for the first time. I'm hanging out with MLG today. How you doing, man?
Nah, I'm chilling.
I'm good too. He's trying to take my mic from me. I see this. What is this control freak you've got going on here?
Nah, I'm used to being the hand of things.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. We are Pila, yeah, MLG? Yeah, Pila, Nam. Please tell us what your full names are, if you don't mind, and where you're from. People and their stage names, hey? They're like, why are you going to be personal? You don't need to know this name.
I come no to Eloga Kumete and hence to MOG. I didn't give myself a stage name as understanding.
Oh.
Yeah, but I've been in Cape Town for the most part for like the past 5 years. but I just recently got back. Yeah.
So you are here today because you're a musician. I hope you guys heard the MLG part of it. It's his actual name and names and surname, right?
Yeah.
What are these?
My initial.
Initial. Yindabi initial yaba nasasibongweni.
Cha phela ngithi sengiyafaka ngoba ngiji like that.
See, I'm glad I asked this question because we got to get there too. Tell us about this journey of music. Ukuthi iqala phi kwakwenze njani noma nawe waqala ukucula esontweni njengengane zami.
Nah. So I started in grade 8, I think that was like 2009. Yabona? So how it started, basically just ngeze umalume wami, he did some freestyles nomsike, they all go high, and then I was just fascinated by the idea of Utumchiteng Mazi is like on the speakers and his voice. So I just wanted that.
Really?
Yeah, and then
I want to be behind whatever the hell's going on here.
Technology, So I went there, Msiketi, I looked for him, the entire Skawineng, I'm told.
Who's this MC Kid?
MC Kate is like a producer, so it's a Joburg man, just like a very talented guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, MC Kate.
Nah, he knows. So then I took it from there. I stole a beat from my uncle actually. Ngahamba ngayo record before looking for MC Kate. The song was trash, and then I took
Recorded where?
all over Mpangeni, or Jade, no SK, like a long time.
You meant
ago.
business, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You went looking for the...
Yeah, I recorded and then I took the song to Msikete and he was like, whose beat is this? I'm like, I got it from my uncle. He's like, shucks, your uncle stole my beat. I'm like, oh, okay.
Are you serious?
And then, yeah, that's how it started. And then from there, one producer. So I was just making songs.
No, hold on, not too fast. So you hear your uncle, you said, playing, and you're like, I want to do this. Yeah. How then do you go from that to actually being able to make music? Like, how do you just go, oh, I'd like that, and then put words together?
You know, if you heard the first song, then you wouldn't be saying that.
What makes sense, though?
I was really bad. The song was trash. I had to take it down.
What was it about?
My raps were on some, today was my payday, I bought the brand, I got the cash, I got the swag.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, that was my first rap, and then, so I did that, and then, voice deep. Like, jam, voice oh, I mean, can't you tell? But anyways.
You know what? I'm not going to get too into this. No.
So, but anyways, I did that song, and then, you know, it was bad. I had to take it down.
And then how do you then go from Logo to, because I've heard his music. He's pretty dope, but you guys need to hang around and see that later on. How do you go from just randomly wanting to do music and sucking at it to now?
I think it takes a lot of writing and practice, I guess. I feel like the more I recorded, the more I hung around the Bohas, like Izulu, Provocali. The more I hung around those guys who were already in the game, I sort of like, and then the flow, I don't get into my punchline, like ngatata from one. So every time, no, I record something, my punchlines are cornered, the flow is on point. And then I grew from that to actually, because I'm feeling in my beats here, but I wasn't really much into that. So I grew from that, and I think equipment, my
you even bought your own equipment?
Yeah.
No, you didn't get to the part where you say, yeah, I fell in love with this thing and I wanted to do it all the time to a point where I bought my own equipment. But I can do it, and I just do it.
I mean, for the most part, it was like that. Until 2015, that's when I took Nansei City at that time. I took my bursary allowance. I bought like recording equipment.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I mean,
is your mama gonna be okay with you saying that on TV?
I mean,
Mommy?
It was my money. I had to graph for it. And then I got the bursary and then they gave me allowance. I was like.
Speaking of Ukfund, what did you study in Gaza? I need people to know.
I studied computer science and computer engineering. I did a BSc.
A whole thing, guys. An entire mrepa or thing. Just how the hell did this work? And what does your what does your family say about you and the Mtulo thing?
I mean, they're very supportive, you know, to an extent though, because this year I went to an extent of actually like resigning from my job. Not because I wanted to rap, but for some other reasons. But then now that I'm here, I have to sort of find something to do, and hence I have to hide behind the music. But they seem to understand. I mean, also I'm from like a very pro-black family, so it doesn't really make sense to go to passion over like
What do you mean? You don't want to make money?
I do. I'm going back next year.
Hey. So anyway, please, who inspires your sound?
I mean, I don't know. There's not one person I can isolate and say, this guy is like my influence.
So if Flow Yakonje is completely different from any other rapper?
I'm getting Yishoganjalo because maybe subconsciously when I listen to a beat, I bring up somebody's flows, like something that I may never be aware of at the time. But there's not one person that isolates. But I listen to a lot of Fabulous.
Who inspires you though? Is there anybody that inspires you?
Ryan Leslie, Fabulous. Who else? John Bellion.
Of course, I wouldn't know these people. I'm just sitting here like, yeah,
I think for the most part, Ryan Leslie, I think, comes out first because just the whole process. And he also went to Harvard, or graduated at 19. And then he gave his life to like music.
Is that what you want to do?
I mean, I want to do music a lot. Like I want to create until I DIE.
So you can't create anymore.
But my creation is not only limited to music, also coding and creating like your apps and whatsoever. That's also creation. So I think to sum it all up,
basically you're a creator. Hello.
Yo, I'm a creative, man.
A creative.
I think you understand.
Anyway, where do we find you on social media so that when people want to work with you,
Instagram, it's at MLG_654. No, Twitter, it's the same thing. On Facebook, Umnoto, MLG Gumet. Then we take it from there.
Thank you for hanging out with me. You are super awesome.
I was going to disclose number. I realized there's some ladies behind the screen.
You know what? I'm not even going to let him do that because I'm not trying to go through this process of trying to bamba people away from, you know what I mean? Do you want to perform ready for us? I'm ready.
Sure. I'll do it.
Are you ready?
Jam, Take Me Now. Features the soul. Jam in Weeda. Weeda is an EP I dropped earlier this year. I dropped 2 EPs this year.
Where do we find that?
It's on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/MLG654. The music is there. It's free.
All the music that they need.
It's fine.
Okay, do support local artists, okay? He's going to perform now so you know exactly why you should support him. Let's do this. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. Please do stick around. We'll perform later on the show. Right now, I need to take a break. I'll see you guys on the flip side.